Could this be the key to cashing in on Bitcoin? Demand for Bitcoin has increased greatly. If you have owned Bitcoin for a while now, you may be able to make a profit if you sell your Bitcoin and transfer the equal value to your bank account. Or you may require to convert your Bitcoin to cash to be able to buy actual things. Whatever you need it for, you're probably wondering how to turn Bitcoin into cash. Here, we look at the several options for how to turn Bitcoin into cash in a few simple steps. Bitcoin is a digital currency that is also known as cryptocurrency. There is no physical Bitcoin entirely. Digital data is stored in a blockchain. This means it's a secure form of currency that is devoid of government control. Bitcoin has a stipulation set forth in its source code that there will only ever be 21 million Bitcoins generated. This limited supply is also what gives Bitcoin their worth. As the demand for Bitcoin expands, you can exchange a single Bitcoin for more money or services. In this way, Bitcoin has become a merchandise store of value commodity just like gold. Hey everyone, welcome back to Billionaire Crypto Investor, where we bring you the most recent news about could this be the key to cashing in on Bitcoin? But before we begin, please make sure you subscribe to our channel and click the bell icon so you don't miss out on any of our amazing videos. And let's begin! Cryptocurrency, the blockchain-based digital currency that has caught the interest of investors and financial service firms alike, has a challenging problem. It can be hard to literally spend the currency like you would regular money, but there are new services on the horizon that could help people use Bitcoin and other digital coins in more conventional ways for their day-to-day finances. Here's a look at how to use these banking-style services for cryptocurrency, as well as their assets and barriers. What is cryptocurrency banking? The term cryptocurrency banking could be taken as a misnomer, since the exchange companies and firms that offer these services are not technically banks, but it generally refers to the ways in which consumers can command their cryptocurrency balances. At this stage, this kind of banking mostly just allows people to hold their investments in a digital wallet or spend it like they would spend traditional money. Benefits of cryptocurrency banking. At this time, the main assistance of this kind of banking is cryptocurrency debit cards. They allow you to use your digital coin balance like any other currency to make everyday purchases or extract it as cash instead of keeping it as an investment. Before these debit cards were available, you could spend your cryptocurrency only at retailers that chose to accept it straight away or sell it in exchange for dollars. Now, financial technology firms are partnering with chartered banks and debit card issuers to offer these cards using their partners' logistical and regulated framework to automatically sell your cryptocurrency behind the scenes, changing it into dollars and allowing retailers to accept it. This means that your digital funds are required wherever many regular debit cards are. Maybe the biggest barrier to lending and spending cryptocurrency is how volatile it is. It is in the same barrier to investing in it. To hold cryptocurrency, you have to accept that if your coin falls, you could even lose a lot of money. Many banks rely on the stable value of the currency in order to lend, borrow, or earn interest on money, but it's not possible at this time just to do these things with cryptocurrency in a way that's as stable or as safe as with traditional currency. And to spend your digital coin, you have to accept the probability that its value could go up after you spend it, since your transactions are based on the real-world value of your coin as it manages at that moment. For example, if the value of your cryptocurrency enlarged after you bought a $5 sandwich, that means it effectively cost you $10. But the value could also go down, making preceding purchases a good deal. Another barrier to consider is that regulators are still assessing cryptocurrency fintech. The U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission recently declared that it was going to potentially sue Coinbase, one of the most well-known exchange firms, for offering a new lending product, and Coinbase has since abandoned the product launch. Consumers should also know that using a cryptocurrency debit card is considered taxable, since the cardholder is technically selling cryptocurrency as they make payments with their debit card. To start using these kinds of banking services, you must first have to purchase cryptocurrency such as Bitcoin, Ether, or any other currency that you would like to invest in. Several apps have made it easier to purchase and sell cryptocurrency even in small quantity and store it in a digital wallet. Coinbase, for one, is a special debit card that lets customers expend any Coinbase assets they own and earn cryptocurrency rewards, but there is currently a waitlist for new customers. BitPay is another firm that offers a prepaid MasterCard debit card that customers can use to spend their digital currency. There are others, but it's not a widespread bank offering. In the future, cryptocurrency could have the potential to be a source of peer-to-peer loans where individuals can immediately and securely process loans to each other. It is a huge area of untapped potential, but for right now, the world of cryptocurrency banking is restricted to a small pool of players with some very new products and services. The ultimate idea is that Bitcoin will return to traditional currencies. People are currently investing in Bitcoin as they view it as a commodity that will grow in value over time. If you have Bitcoin, you may want to wait for it for that reason. But since demand's increased presently, you may be able to make a profit if you sell your Bitcoin now and transfer the equal worth to your bank account. In theory, you will one day be able to use Bitcoin for any type of deal. For now, there are still few businesses or individuals that receive payment in Bitcoin. That is one reason you may want to convert your Bitcoin to cash to use the worth of your Bitcoin to buy actual things. Moving Bitcoin to a bank account is the same kind of process as converting currencies at the airport when you appear in a new country. You are actually selling your Bitcoin and buying the equal value in dollars or the currency of your choice. The exchange rate for this currency exchange is not set by the economic actions of a government or a country's central bank. Instead, the Bitcoin exchange rate is determined by command. How many people want to buy Bitcoin right now and what are they willing to offer will regulate how much money you will get for your Bitcoin. Moving Bitcoin to a bank account is like interchanging currency, but as Bitcoin is devoid of government control, the exchange process occurs privately. It's not arbitrated by world economic structures. There are two main avenues to convert Bitcoin to cash and eventually move it to a bank account. Firstly, you can use a third-party exchange dealer. These third parties will interchange your Bitcoins for cash at a given rate. It's simple and secure. Or you could use a peer-to-peer payment to sell your Bitcoin. This is a faster and more anonymous method as you sell your Bitcoin straight to another person. A third-party broker is another name for cryptocurrency interchange. The process is the same as currency interchanges in the airport of a foreign country. You stake your Bitcoin into the exchange. Once the exchange has received your Bitcoin, you can request termination in the currency of your choice. The withdrawal will be given to your bank account. Brokers are restricted by money staking laws, so you will need to withdraw to the same bank account that you deposited with. It's simple and secure, but it's not the fastest method. The average time for money to reach your account is about 4 to 6 days, but it differs by country. Any associated fees also depend on the country where your bank is located in. Bitcoin ATMs and Bitcoin debit cards work in the same way as third-party brokers. In both cases, you make an account that allows you to sell Bitcoins and withdraw physical cash. The biggest drawbacks are the high payment fees. Coinbase and Kraken are the most popular broker interchanges for buying and selling Bitcoin. Keep in mind, the withdrawal times may vary between 4 to 6 days, and payment fees may also apply. For a quicker, more anonymous method, you can use peer-to-peer objectives to sell Bitcoin for cash. When selling Bitcoins to other people, you can confirm which payment method you want buyers to use. This sometimes allows for faster transactions with fewer fees. You can also often get a better interchange rate with an individual buyer than you can with a third-party brokerage. You can ask the buyer to submit cash into your bank account or to send you a bank transfer payment. Always ask for proof of ID and proof of payment before revealing your Bitcoins to them. And that's it for today's video. We sincerely hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a like and share it with your friends and family. And if you have any questions or comments for us, let us know down in the section below. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel where you'll see more of our incredible videos. And you can also watch other videos that have been specially selected just for you. Hey, thanks for watching today, and we look forward to seeing you in our next video.